Is it okay for a spiritual mentor or a mentor of any sort, a life coach, a therapist, a psych, a teacher, to say something along the lines of to their student, to their mentee, I love you so much and I want to support you, whether that's from inside of you or from the outside? Is that okay? Is it okay for someone in one of those positions of authority and power to compliment their student on the bulge in their pants or how amazing their breasts are? That's not okay. No. Okay, I've got it. I understand. You have been through all of this pain and this hurt. You've been abused and you've got all this trauma, and you've been coming to me for coaching and therapy, so I know all these intimate details about you, and you're vulnerable and you've been opening up to me. So how about I fuck you to make that all better? What the fuck? That's not okay. Or you have this beautiful young lady or young man who is just starting to awaken, just starting to switch on. They've got that sparkle in their eyes, and they arrive on your doorstep. You're a mentor, you're a life coach or whatever, and let me fuck you. Let me show you the path of enlightenment. Let me fuck you. What? People that are in that phase of the journey where they're just starting to blossom and just starting to wake up, that is a special and beautiful thing. That needs to be protected and nurtured, not fucked up by you because you can't control your sex nature and you need to suck on their fucking light and their fucking energy and pretend that it's some sort of healing or path to fucking enlivenment. That's bullshit and it's fucking criminal. That's not okay. There's so many blurred lines out there that I'm becoming increasingly aware of in spiritual groups, where all of these misdeeds, and they are misdeeds, they're criminal acts, really. Why do I say they're criminal acts? Because parents don't fuck their kids. That's not okay, right? Adults not fucking kids. No, that's not a thing, right? No amount of anything from anyone can convince me that that's okay. That's not okay. That's fucked up and that's whack. If that's you, then you seriously need to go and get that shit checked the fuck out. And if you have issue with me saying this, you need to go and get checked the fuck out as well. And I know there's this MAPS thing out there. That's a whole nother conversation. We're not going there. Adults don't fuck kids. Parents don't fuck their kids. Why am I saying that? Well, when clients come to us, when mentees come to us, there is a contract that is formed in those moments. A contract that is about you caring for their heart and their evolution. You caring and nurturing them in their growth. You are going to be helping them heal from the past, to face and overcome fears, to step into the darkness that has been hobbling them for however long, and to help them clear that, to help them actualize their potential, and to face the abuse, the trauma, the impediments that are stopping them from flourishing and truly being their authentic and beautiful self. You're caring for them. You're in that position because you're a couple of steps ahead of them. That's it. No, you're not better than them. You're just a couple of steps ahead of them on the evolutionary journey and on the evolutionary path. You're not fucking better. You've just healed a few things and cleared a few things that they haven't yet. And they have come into your care so you can assist them with that. Now, energetically, it's very much like a parent-child relationship. Not mummy-daddy-baby game relationship. Genuine and healthy parent-child relationship where you love that person unconditionally. You want the very best for them. You bring your best self to them in all moments, always, not just in session I'm this person and I'm bringing this polished version of myself, but then you're out going doing crack and coke and seeing prostitutes or doing whatever you're doing. So you're being a hypocrite there, which is also not okay. You are bringing your best self to them. Why? Because you've put your hand up to be a mentor, a therapist, a psych, whatever it is, a spiritual teacher. You've put your hand up to be that. That's your job. And our role is to bring ourselves to those people in a way that is healing, is nurturing, is uplifting. And we treat them with the utmost respect and always unconditional positive regard, unconditional love, judgment free. And we care for them. It really is like a parent-child relationship. We want to raise them up. We don't want to do it for them. We want to assist them, right? To stand in their own light, to discover who they truly are and actualize their potential. Where within all that is it okay for you to fuck them? Oh no, okay, yes, that's right. You trust me. Okay, yeah, you trust me. Okay, what's that? Oh, you've been abused by your father. You've got father issues. Okay, and yeah, you trust me because again, we've got this relationship and you're sharing intimate details about your journey and how painful it's been and the abuse and the trauma. How about I fuck you to make that all better? What? No. It's not fucking okay. Hence the criminal bit. There's a lot that I've become aware of that's happening in spiritual groups and organisations, which has been quite shocking to me. There's really been quite a naivety within me about just how much of that is happening out in the world, where people are misusing their power. And these people just mustn't be serious about the healing on the planet. And because it's all about raising the consciousness of the planet and generating more unconditional love and compassion and understanding and unity and moving into harmony, moving into a planet of harmony and unity, right? That's what it's about. That's what we're doing, right? Anyone in spiritual organizations, we're helping raise the world up. So fucking your students and mistreating them in that way has nothing to do with that, does it? You are not only fucking them physically, but you're fucking them over psychologically and adding to their trauma and their abuse, and that's not okay. Can't keep your fucking legs shut, can't keep your dick in your fucking pants. Why are you in a position then where you're teaching and mentoring if that's not in hand, if that's not in control? Maybe it is in your fucking hand. Better be in your hand than using your hands on your fucking students and your mentees. Parents don't fuck their kids, and it really is like that. That is the relationship. There is a lot of that happening out in organisations, and again, it's been quite shocking to me. Some of the teachings are brilliant. That these ones are sharing, and it's just so sad that because of the corruption and these misdeeds and the behaviours that they're engaging in, it just contaminates all the teaching. It's not walking the talk. So we can do better. And the other thing is, when this stuff is talked about, there's a backlash. There's always a backlash, from other organisations and other groups, don't be such a goody two-shoes and you're being too harsh and too critical, and that's alright, it's just off the cuff the mark. What? Well, it's alright, it's not that bad, it's helping them heal from their intimacy issues. What? It's egos hiding behind justifications of, I'm helping them with their father issues and their intimacy issues. You don't need to fuck your students to do that. You just need to love them and care for them and not engage in that behaviour and hold firm, loving boundaries you're better than that. You don't need that. We're helping people to become self-sourcing, right? Where they don't need any external sources, any external validation or love or approval. We're helping them to stand on their own 2 feet. So how is that? How is you misusing that environment and the trust that's been built so to get your end in? How is that assisting them with that? All that's doing is adding to their trauma and their fucking issues. So if you are in one of those positions and that's not sorted, your sex nature, you're not in mastery of that, then probably step down from your role and sort that out. But as if that's going to happen. It's okay if you've got that stuff coming up. However, as long as there's enough mastery that it's not playing out and you're actively working on clearing those issues and refining and being in mastery of the animal, the ego, right? Because as teachers and mentors, that's what we're doing. We're reflecting and being an example of not being led around by our animal nature. Yeah, we're bringing a higher understanding and showing people how it can be a joyful way, where it's not all about seeking pleasure, where we don't need anyone or thing outside of ourselves, because all of it is here. You can do a lot better on a lot of different levels, and ethics are very important, and abiding by those ethics in spiritual groups and organisation, there needs to be a strict code of ethics that everybody is held accountable to. Oh, I've been here for 30 years, so you have to abide by those rules, but I don't. No, everybody across the board needs to be held to the same code of conduct and ethics. That's how it's meant to be, not just shaking hands and I know your mate and he knows your mate, so I'm in, so I can get away with this shit, but not these ones, they can't, you've got to do it this way. It's sad as well, especially when there are people like myself who are genuine in their approach to this work and wanting to genuinely help people get in touch with the divinity in them and the eternal part of them, and to activate that, to actualize that and stand in their own light. A lot of people are getting harmed in the world from this behavior. Spiritual groups and organizations are meant to be a safe haven, an unconditionally loving, safe, judgment-free space where people can unravel and heal. Lots of love, people. Keep on shining. Stay bright. My name is Jay. This is Harmony Center TV. Love you guys.